A farmer from out in the area called me and said, hey, somebody's buying land out here. And I thought, okay. He goes, but it's a lot of land. So I went down to the county and looked at the property records, and I could see the name Flannery LLC, and that they had bought up at that time more than 20,000 acres.
We ourselves got a letter offering to buy our ranch at inflated prices. We made it clear there's no way we're going to sell this ranch.
They decided to sue the ones who would not sell to them.
They came in the dark of night, kind of. They did this stuff secretly. You know, they've just ticked off a whole lot of the community, and then they have the gall to sue farmers that don't want to sell. It's just like, what are you thinking?
Flannery also sued dozens of other family farmers who held out after discussing the value of their land amongst each other, accusing them of collusion and antitrust violations.
Of course they talked. Farmers do that. People do that. So these farmers, what's happened is they are going broke trying to fight back against these billionaire boys.
The buyers maintained a veil of secrecy around their identity until August 2023. That's when the New York Times broke the news that Flannery is the front group for a company called California Forever. And California Forever, backed by billionaires such as Reid Hoffman, Laurene Powell Jobs, and Marc Andreessen, wants to build a privately run city in the middle of the county's protected farmland with far less regulation.
The group wants to build a green community that it claims will include thousands of affordable homes, shopping, dining, and walkable neighborhoods.
So they're saying they want to be good neighbors with people in Sonoma County, and at the same time they're suing their own literal fence-by-fence neighbors.
The public face of California Forever is its CEO, a former Goldman Sachs whiz kid named Jan Schwamek. Schwamek has also been confronted by residents.
Schwamek was crude and did not understand that he would have had a much better reception if he had talked to people.
Schwamek self-published a book in 2009 titled Racing Towards Excellence, which summed up his personal outlook with a misquote attributed to Ayn Rand. Quote, "The question isn't who's going to let me, it's who's going to stop me." The stakes are sky high, both locally and for the nation. If the project goes through, a precedent will be set with billionaires able to buy their way through community resistance and create their own privately held societies.
They did the same thing in Silicon Valley. They promised them all these houses and all this. Look at them now, unhoused. They're gonna do the same thing to us.